been wanting to play pool for a while, and I figured I might as well play on this game. It's kind of wonky, but I haven't done many streams, period. So figured we'll just kill some time. There we go. But yeah, I'm a gamer at heart, so maybe I'll do more of these in the future. I'm a big pool guy, so if you guys want to recommend some games to play in the future, that'd be awesome. Why am I shooting again? But yeah, I'm a big time big time gamer. I don't play as often as I used to, but it's like the most fun thing ever. Trying to get a pool table in the future. I don't know how. I don't like that shot. My mouse is a little. That shouldn't hit the edge. Alright, let's see. See, the trick is you gotta think about the shot ahead of you. And not so much the one you're about to take. And how that might set you up. This might go into the side pocket. Nope. Okay, cool. Got to hit this one with a little finesse. Not as much speed. Oh, no way. I thought that was easily. I might not be able to make that one. We will see. No, no way. No way. I might just do a little flare here. See if I can. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's much easier with computers. It tells you where the shots are going to be, which is nice. All right, so I got to figure out how I got to get all the way back across the table, whatever you want to call it. There we go. And it's so unrealistic because now, like, no way. This would not be an easy shot. I'm worried that I'll make that into the side pocket, but we'll see. All right. I might have just had a perfect game, but I usually scratch on the white. That always happens. All right. That should be game. Cool. Well, that was fun. Let's see. Cool. But I just wanted to make this like an open-ended thing. Just hang out for a bit. Got some. Trying to change change the kind of videos I make all the time. Can only make so much kicking content before I get pretty tired of all the same stuff. I hope you guys understand. All right. I actually like to go on the second one. I actually try to hit it a little bit and to the right, or just up in the center. Man, I haven't played real pool in a fortnight. I made something in. Oh, I didn't see what it was. All right. Let's see here. You don't always want to take the easiest shot. Sometimes you want to take like one that will set you up for future shots. It looks like stripes would be the best based on the layout of this, but whatever. I'm a little nervous about this 8-ball. Oh, cool. A little twofer. I did hit a stripes in earlier. Golly. Alright, so let's do this. Oh man, I probably look like a buffoon. I can't really tell how that's gonna do. Cool. It's a lot easier on the phone, on the app, on the phone app, because you can just easily like tilt your screen. All right, I'm trying to think about this red ball. Like the, oh no, did I just hit another one in? Dang, okay. So, like I said, you got to think about a couple hits ahead. You can't just be smacking away without actually planning what it's going to look like in the future. I used to play so much pool when I was in college. All right, what the heck? What are we doing here? I don't really like this shot, but we're going to go for it. Cool. Okay. The best part is when like it's a shot that you shouldn't take. Like this one, for example, I'm probably going to scratch if I make this. Man, I'm hitting almost just as many of the opponent's shots in as I am my own. That's crazy. I don't like that either. Oh gosh, that's a scratch if I've ever seen it. A little bit of oomph. Cool. All right, it should be ball game if I can hit it slow enough. We'll see though. Man, this is always sketchy. But it's got to go slow enough to where it's not really hitting off the walls too bad. Cool. I mean, I don't know how the audio is for you guys, so sorry if it's loud. Let me see on my headphones. I am actually on my computer right now. I can get the app on my phone. I'm not sure if I can stream, because I'm trying to think if I stream on TikTok or something, could I would it show? Could I show this, or would it just have to be my face and like camera? So I'm on my computer, but as far as body posture, a couple ways I like to do that. First, I like to try. First thing is, it's more of just a mental note. Keep your shoulders back and down, and then outside of that is another way to do it is you could put your non-counter arm behind your back, and then whenever you go into kick, let me see if I can turn this volume down a little bit. Well, I don't want to turn it off. Anyway, your non-counter arm can go behind your back so that if you start to crunch over, you will prevent the feeling of crunching, because it starts to get a little uncomfortable on your arm. And that's one way I've done it. And then outside of that, the Another way I've seen some guys do is they'll throw a bar or some kind of like stick that you can put both arms behind, and they'll just throw it behind themselves so that they're kind of having their arms resting on it, and they'll kick like that. A little wonky to be honest to see it like that, but that is a method that I've seen people do, and it works for them. It's a good it's still a good way to practice, but I don't know. I've always been a fan of just keep it simple. Like shoulders back and down is first. If you're having trouble still, try to put your non counter arm behind your back, and then if and when I say counter arm, I mean counter arm is the arm that goes across when you swing. So if you're righty, that would be your left arm, right arm for your lefties. So your opposite arm of that would be what you put behind your back, and then uh, anything outside of that, another option is you can put your your kicking arm on your chest to try to keep yourself, or your counter arm on your chest to keep yourself a little taller. That's another way you can do it. But anything else is a little tougher, to be honest, as far as trying to focus and hit. I don't think that's going to make it. Whatever. Let's try it. Um, oh, nice. So, yeah. So those are some ways that that would help keep your chest tall. Um, it's funny. When I was kicking, I guess backstory. I used to be a soccer guy, like any kicker, and I remember this day actually. I was in sixth grade club football, and then I ended up like playing for my the team, and like I didn't know what position I was good at or not good at because I was just whatever. I was a club guy, and this is not going to be good either. Let's try to hit the red in this pocket. Let's see if that goes. Not even close. So I was a club guy, and I was a defensive end and center, which blows my mind because I never was naturally strong or big. I was like decently sized. I was actually a little overweight actually when I was younger, but yeah. So I was defensive end and center, and then we had, like all teams, they have a tryout for kicker, and everyone lines up and just starts whacking away and just tries to hit some field goals, and I was the most consistent out of everyone, and that was kind of the first time that I had ever really even tried kicking footballs, and I was actually pretty good at it. I naturally had a really good leg on the team, and in soccer my whole life I've always been one of the more strong players, like athletically, and it came natural to me. It's not going in, but the kicking was something that was kind of a natural talent. Like being in soccer, naturally you're pretty strong, and I was usually a forward, so I had a strong leg, and tried kicking, did really well in the tryouts, and then started looking into it more, doing a ton of research. I was always on YouTube. YouTube University was the way to self-educate back in the day, but after that, after a while, I started getting better and better and better, and I figured I'm pretty dang good at this now. So let me start learning more, and I started going to coaches and camps, and kind of took off from there. But it definitely wasn't something that I woke up one day and was like, "Hey, I want to be a kicker." It was more of, naturally I'm pretty strong, pretty decent at this, and I have a much more promising opportunity with football than I do soccer. So I figured I'll give it a go, and God's blessed me with oh man, that was not good. God's blessed me with some really cool opportunities because of it, and I really couldn't be more pumped about the past couple of years, just how it's provided for my family and everything. So yeah, it's kind of a long-winded way of saying kicking has been it wasn't something that I woke up one day. It was more of just a natural realization that I'm pretty good at this. and I might as well stick with it, specifically because I'm talented enough to hang in there with a lot of really good players. And um, it's crazy to see, even in the time that I've been playing, how much it's progressed. And yeah, it's cool. It's cool like how many coaches have come out of it and are willing to help people progress in their own skill set. So yeah, it's been a fun little journey. All right, let's see if we can clean up here. I've been slacking the last couple of shots. Do a little speed run here. Oh no. Okay. Oh, it's not much better. Okay. Kind of like this though. It's nice to actually have something to like not be so uh, attentive to, because I'm usually just recording and I'm just chatting away all the time, and I can't imagine how fun that is for people to watch. So I figured pool was a nicer way of letting people get some questions answered while also having something to watch in the meantime. Man, I better not lose to a computer. That'd be ridiculous. I'm usually not this trash, guys, I promise. Oh no. Oh my gosh, what was he doing this whole time? I just can't believe it. Oh, I just got whooped. And I was lollygagging. Oh, that was rough. Oh, you hate to see it. Oh my gosh. I think that's my first. Well, I don't know, last time I lost in this game, but here we are. I wish there was multiplayer. It's usually just it's usually just a random dude that you play against. Yeah, it's usually how it goes. It's usually you just end up the coach will like, hey, okay guys, who wants to try out? And then there's just a bunch of guys that, it's just like the least crappy kicker is who they take. The one that can make like, 2 out of 4 kicks. I'm like, all right, let's do it. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Anyway, but yeah, it's funny how most guys become kicker. It's just like one of those things. You're like, hey, I'm not that bad. Um, but man, you guys are really watching me get my butt whooped in this. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I spent a good amount of time on the book. I mean, believe me, I can't say that it's like the greatest thing ever written. Like, but I think for what people get out of it, I definitely am happy with the result that that's out there. I mean, of course, there's all in hindsight, like the thing, and this is something that I'm trying to do more often as I make more content and like, I mean, I'll do more live streams so I can be more open. But yeah, the funny thing about the book is I can't. There's always something that I learn, and there's always a new. I might hit that ball. There's always a new lesson to be learned, a new drill or a new technique update, and I learn more and more and more as I go on in my career and in life and coaching status. So I'm always learning new things, and I always think back to like what I put out there, and I really want to make sure that I provide the most value that I can for the book. And then I learned something else, and I'm like, dang, I wish I could put that in there. Maybe one day I'll do like a mass update on all these new things that I've learned since I've been a coach and since that book's been published. But until that point, I'm I'm happy with the result that the book has provided. But there's always something else to do better, and that's the one thing that I constantly think about is like, even though I put so much time and effort into it, at the end of the day, like there's always something else that I'm like, dang, I really really could have put that in there as well, or this or that. And you know, it is what it is. You know, done is better than perfect. I want everything to be perfect all the time, and then you know sometimes you got to just let go and be like, it's extremely valuable for what people need, and you know I'm proud of the result that that's come from it, but I'm not proud of my pool effort right now. Okay, let's see. My stripes, yeah. Man, the first two games I was on fire. I could not be stopped, and now here I am struggling to make like a shot at a time. Oh my goodness! Come on, mouse. Oh, that's money. Problem is, I don't want to hit the scratch. There we go. Cool. Yeah, the book's solid. I have it in my, I should have it in my bio or in my yeah, yeah, yeah. Also, if you guys are watching, um, and you have not signed up, I would sign up for the newsletter. It's the first link at the top of the description. That's I post weekly updates, like weekly tips, and you guys will be the first to know of any updates that come out. So content or some kind of weekly tip. I always give a tip for the week as far as how to progress in your skill set. I would highly recommend checking that out if you haven't. A lot of I post weekly, so that's a really good resource to lean into if you're looking to become a better kicker and punter. It's free, and you know there's a lot of other resources that I'll provide first there than anyone else will get. So just making sure that you guys are aware of that. And man, that's my plug for right now. I don't know how much longer I'll stream right now, guys. Just letting you know, but I I I like I've been trying to find something that I can just do for a while and not have to think too much. And this game is fun. You know, there's a couple others that I like to play. But let me know if you guys like this because I can do more. Just like play games and answer questions because I usually just stare at a camera forever, and I can't say that I'm a huge fan of it. Man, I'm really leaving myself with nothing right here, guys. All right, let's try to hit a bank shot. Cool, that's in. Oh no way! How did you do that? How can you fix your follow through? I mean, the easiest answer that comes to mind is stretching. Oh my gosh, this computer is rolling through these shots, not even aiming. I feel like that's borderline disrespectful. Um, no way. Oh my gosh, I just lost this again. Okay, unless he misses an easy shot. And then, of course, he plays like perfect defense. Um, Fix your follow through. So stretching is definitely the first area that comes to mind for me. Is you know how often are you stretching whenever you kick? That's like the fundamental. Like that's step one for me. And then outside of that is you know just the mental side of it. So a lot of guys, what they'll do is they'll kick and then they'll stop their leg from swinging through. I'm a huge proponent of swinging through it, not at it. And what that means is once guys make contact with the ball, they often want to just like pause their foot. No way. Okay. They want to pause their follow through and like they've already hit the ball. So they're like, oh, why should I need to continue through? And that is a big issue that I see most kickers make. So instead of kicking at it and just stopping your follow through, making a mental note to swing through it more is what I would recommend doing. so that you're giving yourself a much better chance. Oh, no way. That's why I hate pool, bro. I hate pool for that reason. Okay. And I do that all the time. Like every time I play, I'll whoop somebody and then I'll lose on the last ball. So there we are. Awesome. And that's another thing. Yeah, swing through it, not at it. And then whenever you make contact, another way to do it, at least that I like, is try to swing up. Either if you don't, if you feel like you're not getting enough on it, one approach that you can take is thinking more just drive your leg up, and then the other option, if you feel like, or first of all, if you're swinging up and you're crunching, which that's a pretty common thing that people do, is when they swing up they want to like drop their hips back, drop their butt back, and then their chest goes down because now they got like think they got to scoop it, which is definitely not what I said. I meant driving up through the ball. Big difference. And making sure that you keep your chest tall is essential. And then also to match that, making sure that you're keeping your chest tall is one way to do it. And then also after you swing, the option that I think is just easier is whenever you're making contact, think there's like an imaginary line going about a yard upfield past the ball, and just visualizing yourself swinging through that little extra yard, so that it helps you with more of a drive through, instead of most guys, like I said earlier, where they'll swing at it and not through it. So that would be how I would do it. Man, I am stinking right now, man. This is bad. I don't know how often I'll get this shot again, so let me just, I'm not liking that angle, but here we are. Of course. Awesome. Whatever. I don't know how often I'd get that shot. Let me know if you guys want to see more of this stuff too, because this is fun to me. I mean, I'm probably going to keep doing it, but I don't want to keep doing this stuff if it's not at least somewhat entertaining. Man, am I just like blocking myself off all the time? That's ridiculous. I'm like my own worst enemy. Story of my life. Okay, let's bank shot this. How's that look? That look good? That looks good. No way. Oh my gosh. This is rough. This is rough. Oh, he just scratched. Well, that's good. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take... Let's take it over here. We'll do a backspin. There we go. What the heck? No. I might scratch this. I'm not liking that. I don't like that. All right, whatever. We'll come back to it. All right. Here's what we're going to do, folks. We're going to hit this. We're going to make this go backwards. By the way, I'm probably going to have to go soon. I royally screwed that up. All right, awesome. So if I can actually hit... Oh, that actually looks pretty good. All right, that wasn't intentional, but... Oh, come on. The roll police over here. I love that they're playing perfect defense, even though this is a computer. All right, let me try to... Goodness gracious. What is this? I don't even have any shot. Can I even... Bro. No way. Maybe I can... Whatever. Oh, no. This is rough. Okay. Oh. Couple drills. I think the easiest one, though, I mean, without getting too complicated, I mean, just keep it simple. You know, there's no step drills are huge. Like, I think that's an easy, a surefire way to train the feeling of hitting the ball in the right spot and, you know, trying not to. No way, bro. No, oh my gosh, what am I doing? So, so no step drills will be good for foot to ball contact. I mean, if you have a partner, an easy way to do it is just get them to get on a knee, and the knee that's down is the one that's holding the ball in place, and to where the laces are facing their knee or their thigh, and then you just start taking practice swings into the ball is a pretty simple one. And oh, let's go. That was amazing. I might be the greatest pool player of all time. That's a good one. I like kicking into a net, just like a soccer goal. That's easy because you can easily practice without putting a ton of strain on your body, and you know you're not really worried about the end result. You're more just focused on foot to ball contact. Easy way to continue hitting a solid kick is practicing locking your eyes in on the sweet spot. That would be an easy way to do it. So looking directly at the sweet spot of the ball, which is, you know, the bottom third, just call it just under center on that panel that faces you. So if you're a right-footed kicker, that left panel, so just under center, locking your eyes in there, especially when it's on a holder, and just repetitions through a net. I think you can't go wrong with that. Let me do it right here. It's a sweet one. No, it's not. But yeah, I think foot to ball drills, those are some good ones, but you can't go wrong with no steps because it's a stationary drill, and you know you can get a ton of reps in that way where your only objective is to hit a solid thump. And you know, again, you only have so much space. Same thing with one steps. Just focusing on hitting a nice smooth kick is how I would approach it. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, so that's how I would approach it. And then there's some other things called pole drills, which I cover in my ebook, which I would recommend getting, as it's $10 and it covers a ton of kicking material, and I think it's really valuable for a lot of people. I would say get that. Also getting my email newsletter is a really good one. I post weekly tips. They're free. So, I mean, on top of the drills I already mentioned, I would say those are really good resources to lean into. But, oh, am I shooting? What am I? Stripes? All right, let's do this. No more funny games. Do I like that? I think I like that. There we go. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to hit blue into green. Cool. All right. And then We're gonna hit orange, and then we're gonna hit whatever that is, maroon, and then go to blue, assuming we can hit this soft enough. It feels like it's soft enough. Oh no. Wait, why did I think that that would be easy? What was I thinking? All right. Yeah, I agree. I think the game is way better because I have such a hard time staying focused when I think it's boring when I'm just talking to a camera the whole time. So I think this is a nice way to. Oh my gosh, I think it's a nice way to like keep it light and casual. But I'm good feedback. I definitely want to do more of this stuff. I love video games, man. I mean, I definitely I used to play them all the time when I was younger. No, stay. Okay, so I used to play them all the time when I was younger, and then life happens. You stop playing as much, but still a kid at heart. I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer, man. I used to play Battlefield and Modern Warfare and all that stuff. I was not that good, but I was good enough to where I can hold my own. Okay, let's see. According to my calculations, yeah, try to play it off like I actually meant to do that if it went in, but that probably wouldn't have worked out too well. And I think they wait until I'm up to where the computer starts kicking in and starts actually playing seriously, and I'm gonna get swept here unless they scratch. Okay, let's go. All right, so this is crucial, man. I gotta I gotta think. How can I set myself up easily for the next shot? Because the problem is, if I can hit this in, then we're golden with enough backspin to where it no to where it goes back pretty much right back to where it is. I actually would want it to go here or here-ish, yeah, like right here, so that I can hit the black ball in. Something like that. Yeah, that's good. We'll take that. I just gotta not scratch, which I probably will. Because why not? Oh, wait. What was I doing? What was I doing? Okay. Well, I just did all that work for nothing. Awesome. Welcome to my life. Alright. Well, if I can hit it hard enough, I can probably get it back there. That looks better. But I think I may have an easier scratch setup. I've never really been. Okay, because that's sketchy. I think I gotta do some topspin. No. Why? Alright, he's gonna go on a tear. Unless. Miss it. Bro. Okay. Cool. I should be able to knock this out pretty quick. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do a no look 360. I, I don't know what other games to play. Oh no, I didn't mean to click that. All right, I might need to wrap it up soon. Might give it one more game. Maybe. I might just call it here. Yeah, I might have to call it soon. Unless I can speed run this. I'll go until I miss. Okay, that didn't count. That's ridiculous. Why did that happen? Why did my mouse not? I'm always that one more guy. If I miss a field goal, I'll go one more. Same thing here. I say that until I say last one and then I keep going, which doesn't seem right. Okay. All right. I'll go until I miss and then I'm out of here. Okay. Cool. Easy. Too easy. All right, the hard part's going to be what to do with solids down there, which, unless I can get all three of them stacked, I don't think anything good's going to happen here. Okay. Maybe. I mean, if I can hit. That's possible. Maybe that. All right. I said I was going to call it. This is me calling it. Cool. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys watching. Let's do this again sometime. That was a blast. But have a good one. Have a good rest of your day. I will definitely do more of these. I got to, because these are fun. So thanks so much, and we'll chat soon.